part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Lost. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. Oh. Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important. Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary. Then you'll want to speak with our auto... Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. Oh, I don't believe in work. Work is for auto mechanicals and lower classes. By auto mechanicals, of course. Byzantium's fleet of mechanical servitors are programmed to simulate a labor force, but without all the unsightly workers milling about. We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Please allow me me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter?
Hey, buddy. Oh. Oh, you...
Please allow me to request studies have
Hey. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Preparing bodily waste. Collection receptacle.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
I've always loved.
Is Michael still drinking?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. Less funny, the minister isn't expecting visitors, and you You don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Entering quiet mode.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Hey, Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine, tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
You must be joking.
saw something. Huh? Nothing there.
Добрый вечерочек, я вас тоже приветствую. А что, меня, кстати, слышно, нет? Так, мое почтение, сейчас продолжим. Так, я вот думаю, ее лучше оглушать или нет? Страшно. Об этом нужно сейчас подумать. Ладушки, ладушки, let's go. А если вот сделать вот так?
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Так, ну что ж, заходим. Terror on the frontier.
Something's not right. I'm gonna go have a look.
They got the drop on us.
Movement purified.
The last of them.
Так, вот так я их и убил, да, получается? Ну, сорянчик, ребятки. Я пытался как-то красиво зайти, но не получилось. Так, мне на второй этаж. Ну, тогда поднимаемся.
What was that?
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Вот что значит раскачанное одноручное оружие. Ну ладно, одну винтовку можно посмотреть.
Alert.
Так, а можно с вами справиться? Так, вот так. Опа.
Warmed up now.
Могу ли я с вами поговорить, сэр?
You just slaughtered those guards, and for what? To speak with me? What could possibly be so urgent?
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Так, я, блин, перебил всех, чтобы к нему попасть, просто поговорить с ним. Да, хватит молоть чепуху, я пришла за диметисульфоксидом. Так, а чем это?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
О, хочу задать вам несколько вопросов.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Что, диссидент?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term, which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here. Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all then?
Скопировали в себя целую кучу диметилсульфоксида. Это не наркотик, это такой реагент. Если вы заказываете на него, то кто? Я не в игры играть пришла, Кларк. На бланках ваше имя.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Что вы там лопочете? Говорите, ей связано сейчас же. Вы искать представитель Роквелл вас здесь запер?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Значит, придется с ним разобраться. Вы серьезно ждете, что я в это поверю? Зачем ему столько сложностей?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will?
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
It's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Rife with the worst sort of corruption. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash. Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Make him regret it.
You make it dirty, then fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
I never could have handled the desk job.
Sparkling.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break. Can't be too careful.
Коррупция! Да, я дал на руку этой прекрасному молодому человеку. И меня пропустили? Да, ужасно, ужасно. Но это зло во имя хорошего чего-то. Ну, я же пытаюсь к ним пробраться, поэтому... Так что, мне только туда, вперед идти? Или как там, сдавать оружие, или что? Как это вообще работает? Дамы и господа. Пробуем.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Коррупция, бюрократия, все классическая тема. Не знаю, вот я думаю вот насчет будущего, что в будущем в теории, ну, должны достаточно легко убрать бюрократию. Все технологично будет. Ну, то есть, типа, сейчас, конечно же, уже есть эта фишка. Но, типа, ты просто берешь, и все бумажки делаются в онлайне, и все прекрасно. Все регистрируется, все быстро делается, у нас есть компьютеры, искусственный интеллект и всякие прекрасные вещи.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else? Excuse me, just a moment.
Muting volume now. Disorder detected. Minimal.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Матерь честная.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Коррупция, бюрократия и популизм. Все, что мы хотим победить, это коррупция. Но во многом многую бюрократию при помощи компьютеров мы победили. Ну а с популизмом ничего не сделать, да? Как же без него?
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list. What? Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
Судя по интерьерам, у них действительно не хватает денег с других колоний. Да, все деньги пошли на интерьер. Опа, лифт. Погнали, ребятки. Ну что, Сэм, Элли. Идем, идем, идем.
Take your best shot, asshole! They're on us!
Mega messy!
Like true professionals. I can take a hint.
Object is tuned to be specialist.
Anyone else?
That will stay. Please pick up all spilled crew members. Health alert. Preparing body bag for use. Behind you, customer. Body bag required.
Пипец, как здесь все продумано. То есть, получается, я в теории мог забрать весь вот этот препарат, и они бы все сдохли. А так я забрал только 27%, и им будет достаточно 73%, чтобы жить. Так сказать, жить. Так, блин, у меня взлом 55, почему не сработало тогда, я не понимаю. Ну, написано, что 55, а там хрен его знает, какой у меня на самом деле взлом. Ну, можно, в принципе, и технологии чуть бахнуть. Почему бы и нет. Так, применить. Хорошо. Окей. Let's go.
Caution!
Как они все хотят меня убить? Ох, как меня ненавидит коллегия теперь.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss. We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, Wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors? Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what? Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts. And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
Can we talk?
Huh?
Their mistake.
What was that?
Да, такие родители, конечно, так себе родители. Ой-ой-ой, какая жесть. Кстати, Сэма хрен убьешь, он вообще в бою просто непроницаемый. Но теперь-то коллеги вся меня ненавидит, я не могу не общаться с ними ни черта. Просто капец, я себе здесь, конечно, сделал.
Invasive contaminants detected.
Жесть, как я тут в Византии повеселился, это точно.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Don't worry about pay. The board always rewards good work. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Hey, Max.
What?
You really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
It's not really that simple, but yes, fine. Anything else?
If that's the case, is it my purpose to annoy you, or yours to be annoyed by me?
Go away.
You can't deny fate, Vicar. I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold. Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
Да, кого ты хочешь предать? Нет, на самом деле я не хочу предать Финиаса. Но типа, он же самый главный герой, я не могу его даже предать, да? И как бы я просто поговорил с коллегией узнать, что да как. Им не стоило так остро реагировать. А как ты представляла себе нашу встречу, вашу встречу?
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
А потом?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. But I want to talk about me now. Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they can swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Игры от Obsidian знамениты тем, что если человек отдал тебе задание убить человека Б, то ты можешь пойти к этому Б и рассказать про заказ и предложить за деньги убить А. Да, в этом вся эта игра. Obsidian потрясающие, мега крутые. Вопросов к ним нет у меня.
If we wanted the board's attention, we got options. Piracy, vandalism, maybe some light arson. We want to put some fear in the board, right? Get them scared of us. I want to believe you, but the adjutant didn't seem too scared of us. You just got an audience with Sophia Conde. That's the adjutant to the chairman? You sure we should be trusting her? If you think she's using us, why'd you give her the time of day? You got some secret plan to double-cross the board? I knew it! Sorry, probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I know we're freelancers and all. We take work where we can find it. But we gotta be vigilant, you know? This is how the board gets you. A job here, an errand there. Before you know it, you're calling him sir and ma'am. Just trying to watch out for you, boss. I appreciate your time. Let's get back to it.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab. Good luck, Captain.
Ты идешь к А и показываешь ему личную вещь Б и получаешь деньги за убийство, но как только А повернулся к тебе спиной, ты убиваешь его, забирая все его вещи. Классическая тема, классическая. Идешь, говоришь, что убил А, и он дает тебе награду после того, как можно спокойно убить Б. Просто всех мочить, убивать и так далее. Да, это жестко.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Кстати, план Уэллс не очень логичен, как можно победить голод, разморозив еще больше людей. Да. Коллеги испытывала их на людях. Так, и вот теперь он говорит. Всего этого не должно было произойти. Я думал, что реанимирую колонистов с надеждой. Думал, что мы успеем решить проблемы до того, как люди начнут умирать от голода. Но, к сожалению, да.
That's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, Damn. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space. Just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Нам нужно хорошо обдумать про что-то, ведь еще можно сделать.
Lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Способ есть, не сказать, что безопасно, но все же можно скачком переместить надежду ближе к цивилизации. Вау. Запитать ее от безнадежного. Вообще-то пошутила Финиас. Ты слышал, что способ небезопасный? Я типа такой умный, рассказываю ему тут.
If we link up the hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Wonderful. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Окей, согласен.
You're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Адъютант попросил остановить в твоей лаборатории отслеживающее устройство, но я этого не сделаю. Тебе непременно нужно выполнить эту просьбу? Смотри, у тебя созрел план. Опа. Точно не против? Вау, круто.
Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses. Certainly. How can I help?
Воу. Это, конечно, круто, да. Способности. При атаке по области получаем урон от плазмы. Ваши атаки из оружия даже не убой снижают показатели брони цели. Ага, интересно. Так. Следующие атаки. Оживляет напарников с 25% здоровья. То давайте оживлять. Давайте оживлять напарников. Прикольная способность, мне кажется. Опа, это мне нравится, шкала замедления времени. Так, еще одна способность. Вероятность сбросить восстановление умения при убийстве, длительность вредоносных эффектов. Вы и ваш напарник получили меньше урона автоматонов. Интересно, я выбрал. Ладно, пока на этом все. И мне надо сейчас, я так понимаю, Отправить сигнал слежения. Отправить искаженный сигнал слежения. Так, ну спасибо. Я, в принципе, так и хотел сделать. Блин, круто, насколько здесь столько всяких фишек. Да, план Уэллса, конечно, плохой, но я теперь его как-то чуть-чуть улучшил. Мне не приходится теперь всю колонию оживлять, а мы оживляем только часть людей. Блин, столько вариативности, аж страшно. Я ничего подобного не припоминаю в Скайриме. В Ведьмаке, ну, может быть, что-то подобное было. И то совсем не то. Dragon Age, Mass Effect — это ближе, наверное.
Captain, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Фух, наконец-то у меня нейтральное с ними положение, потому что пипец, ну посмотрите. У меня репутация с коллегией была просто ужасная. Фух, теперь они меня не ненавидят, у них нейтрально. Но я им помог все-таки, поэтому все окей. Ну ладно, мне сейчас нужно будет уже идти, так что благодарю, Дюдя, что заходил. Спасибо всем, кто заходил. Такой неожиданная миссия получилась. Да вообще игра неожиданная. Она такая уникальная, это пипец, не знаю. Вот хороших РПГ сейчас редко. Вот вспоминая мои любимые РПГшки, там, опуская даже Киберпанк 2077, да, в котором вот тоже, да, более классная боевая система, некоторые персонажи и там, то есть кинематографичность, красота там, конечно, получше, но, блин, там вообще большинство квестов, они, конечно, имеют различные там типажи, да, ты там их по-разному можешь проходить, но чтобы вот так различалось все, ну, это вообще не тот уровень. Там есть некоторые, да, выборы, но здесь просто выбор запредельный, просто фундаментальный. Одного другого предаешь, здесь ты можешь сделать так или иначе. Само ощущение классного вот этого выбора, это просто потрясающе. Я же говорю, что-то подобное было в Dragon Age, где мы там тоже выбирали за кого и как, и мы там решали, кто с кем будет, как мы кому помогаем. Там была близкая тема, особенно в первом Dragon Age Origins, но все-таки вторая часть и третья, при всем там классном там тоже выборе, но там уже как-то это все не так смотрелось, потому что вот с Mass Effect, следующими и Dragon Age, там как бы выбор есть, но там чаще всего оно как-то выбирается на что-то плохое либо хорошее. Хотя, да, я тоже помню, вот, в третьем Mass Effect там такой выбор жесткий был, там целые цивилизации могли быть уничтожены, а ты от других цивилизаций мог оставить в живых, и это просто бу. Да, вспоминая того же Ведьмака, в котором тоже были неплохие выборы, но там все-таки все входит в сюжет, кинематографичность. В Скайриме, да не, Скайрим вообще не про это, мне кажется, он как-то отошел от этой стези, хотя там есть свои фишки, похожие на это. И там, сравнивая с Fallout 4, ну, что тут сравнивать? Просто у Fallout нет такого объема классных квестов, просто физически даже. Ладушки, спасибо, что заходили. Хорошего вечера. Пока-пока.